mud queso. I promise you, you're not going to want to make regular queso, Rotel queso, whatever you call it, after this. 1 block of Velveeta cheese. I like the queso blanco. The Mexican blend is also good. I don't care what anybody says. This is the best cheese to make queso. It melts the best. Preheat your oven to 350. 1 can of black beans, rinsed and drained. Rinsed and drained. 1 can of Rotel, not drained. Can y'all believe it has been like 4 or 5 years since I shared my first queso video with y'all? I think that was like one of the first ones to go viral. Half an onion. You know what to do with these. Diced. It's okay to cry over onions, just not. My original queso, traditional queso, is in my cookbook. Usually we add breakfast sausage. I have leftover fajita meat. So good. Flies are so bad right now. I assume that most people know this, but just in case you don't. You see, when you pull this meat apart, how the fibers run this way? See? When you cut meat, you want to cut across the fibers. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. When I showed up for Olivia's birthday party over at my sister's house, I had planned on doing this queso video for y'all, but my sister had already started making the queso, so I'm remaking it for y'all. I looked it up to see if you can freeze this. It says you can. I have never froze queso, but I'm going to try it. There's a restaurant in Austin called the Magnolia. They have the absolute best queso I've ever had in my entire life. I remember having it in my 20s, and I've always thought about it. I've never really tried to recreate it, but we were at some friend's house the other day and they made this like fiesta queso and it reminded me of it. So I thought, you know what? We're going to make that mud queso. It's called Magnolia Mud Queso. I think it's called mud because it probably looks like mud when you get done. It's not very pretty. A can of corn. I'm not going to drain it because I always add liquid to my queso. And we're just going to use this liquid. Chicken bouillon. And comino. This will give it a little bit of a smoky flavor. By the way, I forgot my oven is going out, so let's hope it preheats. Well, the oven has officially died. So I'm gonna take this over to my mom's, cook it, bring it back, finish the video. Hers literally heated up in minutes. Pop this in the oven. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm gonna stir it and pop it back into the oven. Cover with foil. I'm gonna take this back home and finish in my kitchen. All right, come on, y'all going with me. My cilantro is looking a little sad, but we're still gonna use it. Stems and all. Dice up your avocado and add it to your queso. Since the avocado is going to be covered in cheese and isn't going to touch any air, it's not going to turn brown. Give it a stir. If you want less liquid, just drain a little bit of the liquid from the corn. But I like it like this because it doesn't get hard. And that, my friends, is